95.5 WFMS. Good morning. It's Jim, Deb, and Kevin on this Thursday morning.
Jim, you have said this for years, that our airport is one of the nicest airports. And it gets voted as one of the
top airports in North America.
Yeah, as how it's run and structured. But it was recently named least angry airport in the
least
U.S.
angry.
That's another good title.
And it absolutely is based on angry tweets. They did. They followed, I guess, on Twitter, a bunch of comments about airports, and they found that the Indianapolis was mentioned the least when it came to angry tweets.
See?
I know one that would probably be the highest, and that would be Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
It could, yeah.
We've had a couple of moments of anger in that airport.
Now, we're still listed as a busy airport.
Yeah.
So it isn't that hey, we got nothing to do. We sit around and twiddle our thumbs.
Well,
it's
it's
busy.
be nice.
Well, I'm just saying that we still, despite being busy, we're still nice.
I do think
Orlando might be busy, but
structured well.
Yeah.
Our airport,
Right.
spaced out well. You
It
don't
is,
feel like
yeah.
it takes forever to get somewhere, but then also you don't feel like people are right up on your back.
Well, you know how to take shuttles. Orlando, you got to do the shuttle
Yeah.
from the main terminal and back.
yeah. But when you
forth.
also go to TSA, sometimes you take your laptop out of your bag. Other times you leave it in. Then do this.
TSA here is the best.
Yeah,
They're not yelling
very
at
polite.
you.
No,
Right.
they're nice. Even though they know we're pretty dumb at things.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're
Oh,
supposed
we're
to take
nervous.
out.
It's scary. It's a weird thing.
Right. And you're standing on, but they're usually very pleasant, very nice too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Least angry airport in the United States. There you go. By the way, this is going to be one of the busiest weekends we've seen in years. Since
2 million travelers.
Since well before the pandemic,
Wow.
they anticipate this. So if you have flights, I think Deb mentioned this earlier, if you have flights out this weekend, really do yourself a favor and leave early.
yeah. And speaking of travel, too, the roads are going to be packed.
I saw a lot of traffic coming in this
Yeah,
morning.
yeah.
In fact, it's one of those where I looked down at my watch like, am I running an hour later than normal?
95.5 WFMS, Jim, Deb, and Kevin.
I saw this in the news, and you think, okay, this is nice, this is good.
Yeah, I
because
get
the
you,
reason
yeah.
why Apple is working on a new feature that can replicate your voice in 15 minutes. It's intended for people with disabilities.
Right.
So they could use their phones better, but they would replicate your voice, so they could leave a voicemail message for somebody. But it'd be Apple's AI, artificial intelligence, imitating your voice, which they said is going to open the door for scammers like you wouldn't believe.
I mean, it sounds like good intentions for
Yeah.
those that need it, but then unfortunately, you're going to have people. It's going to get in the wrong hands.
Yeah, it's going to be the case where Jim, your phone will ring and you'll answer it, and it'll be either my voice or Deb's voice,
I'll think it is. Yeah.
and intend asking for you to pick us up or buy us breakfast or something.
Ooh,
And
I like
Why'd
that.
you
I got derailed there for a moment about breakfast.
Squirrel.
And it turns out it's just some scammer or something.
Right,
So,
right. A lot of those things, when you call in, they use your voice as an identifier, too.
Yeah.
With credit card companies. And
Oh
that.
my gosh!
Now,
that would
I'm
be
sure
terrible.
there's layers of protection. You're the one that's going to teach your phone to replicate your voice. So hopefully there's some sort of gateway that stops other people from doing that. So, I mean, for them to somehow
Right.
get your voice to do it. But anyway, it just sounds like a great opportunity for scammers to
Well, yeah,
take
Well, I'm even
advantage of
thinking
this.
worse than scammers. Like they replicate your child's voice, and then you get a call that your child needs
worried.
help.
Oh, I don't
You
like
know, it's
that.
just like
yeah.
no, I
Ooh, I hate that thought.
it's scary.
For all the good things that may come out of, as you mentioned, helping the folks with disabilities, there's always some bad thing that
Yeah.
could
I
happen.
I think a
with it
lot
as
of
well.
bad.
That's why I think going back to the way my dad is, my dad's got a flip phone and he's happy with it.
Right.
My mom's got a smartphone. She has issues with it from time to time. We do too. My dad's like, mine just rings.
Yep, just rings
I don't
and I
send
talk.
texts or anything. I just
My
pick it up and say
father-in-law
hello.
has a flip phone, and
Yeah.
he did realize you can receive a text on it.
Yeah.
And a photo. So I actually sent photos, the
Oh, yeah.
kids the other day. But
Yeah.
but he has it's just the bare minimum. It's all he needs.
That's
he doesn't
it.
need the internet
That's
and all
about
that.
it.
My
yeah.
dad said, look at this. I open it up and it answers.
Yeah.
There you go.
What
I'm
it's meant
done.
for.
Yeah, that's
I'm done.
exactly right. 95.5 WFMS. Good morning. It is a pretty one out there. Again, a little chillier, though, than yesterday. So keep that in mind. Might need a jacket.
You go to the stores, the restaurants, and they have the soda fountain machine there that you can pick the
Yeah, it's where you hit the button. It's not where
so you
actually put
pick,
it on.
Coke, Diet Coke, Cherry Coke, and it's just one big machine, and it's just a screen. You
All the
touch.
variety.
Yeah, well, Kraft Heinz now has created a similar machine for restaurants that creates your own sauce blend. So you walk up to the machine, you'd press ketchup, ranch, or barbecue sauce, and then you add enhancers like jalapeno or mango or smoky chipotle.
Oh.
And so you can make it a little spicier if you want. I think it's a great idea.
I do too. I mean,
What?
but it seems like
it'll-
anymore we're gonna have machines for everything.
It'll pattern after those soda machines at restaurants. So
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Those scare me still.
What, the soda
I'm
machines?
okay with the ones where it's there and you've got to 5 different taps. Those are fine. You can do that. But it's one where they have one, and then you hit the button.
Because it's a touch screen.
Right.
You don't like that.
It gets a little.
So it's overwhelming to Jim.
It's like
Why-
the
I'll
drive-thru.
just have water.
You get this way. You get this way at drive-throughs.
Yeah, it's kind of like that too.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I was at.
Too many choices, or
Have you been to what is a Smoothie King?
yeah, oh yeah.
Because my mom really likes some of the smoothies there, but they have like 100,000
Yes.
Yeah.
different options there.
Too many options.
And
I
then
get you.
I pull up and they're like, "How can we help you?" I'm like,
Vanilla.
So I look at the one that's got the biggest, boldest letters. The fruit punch. I'll do the fruit punch.
Yeah.
What's in there? I don't care. I'll just
So
But
when
then
you're
you
in the
gotta-
restaurant,
Yeah.
when you're in the restaurant, what do you pick then? If you see that machine that has all that, do you just ignore it and pick water?
He probably has someone else go up and get it for him.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I will say the first time I used that at Qdoba, that machine's there.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Five Guys has 'em,
Now
too.
what? And then I didn't realize that when you touch the button, if it's the giant circle that
Yeah.
expands, that's the flavor you're getting.
Got it. Yeah.
And
That took a while. So it's going to be the same way with the
Same way
condiments.
with the condiments. So you can pick ketchup and a little squirt of ketchup, maybe a little bit of ranch dressing with there mixed there together.
Jim's getting his plane.
Plain and water.
A little mango, plain and water. Okay.
That's it. 95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Deb's got your daily dirt. And who was angry on the red carpet?
Well, we're not sure. We'll tell you here the exact details and the story behind it coming up in about 30 seconds. First, if you heard, Tina Turner died yesterday at her home. She had a home in Switzerland. Passed away at that home after what her reps had called a long illness. She was 83 years old and slightly successful.
Yes.
Tina
no
sold
kidding.
200 million albums. She won 8 Grammys. And, of course, she starred in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. So rest in peace for Tina Turner. Also, pictures went viral yesterday of Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson appearing to angrily scold a guy on the red carpet. Rita says not the case. In fact, she's all over this. She posted on her Instagram page the same photo of this picture that went viral, and she said what happened is we couldn't hear the directions of where we were to go. But the photo does show Tom Hanks have his finger in the guy's face, his brows all furrowed. He looks angry.
It sure looks angry to me.
Yeah, it does me too. But she says, nice try. People are trying to spread rumors, false rumors, and that's not the case. She says we're not able to hear the direction in which we were able to go. I don't know.
Of course, remember what Brad Paisley said
What's
when
that?
they're out in the red carpet there. They got all those photographers and camera people
I'm
that are
sure
all
it's
yelling
annoying.
stuff. That they try to say something to you to make you get a look like that, so they can.
Well, he is up in this guy's face.
Yeah. Well,
And you know what? You can't judge a picture and assume. But there was another time where the photographers got in Rita's way and she got tripped up.
Right.
And I saw the video where Tom yelled at them and said, "Get back, get back." He was angry that his wife almost went down on the floor. But
right.
so she's saying that's not the case. Also, Britney Spears, this could be good news, spent time with her mom yesterday for the first time
wow.
in years.
Wow.
So you never know. Never say never. Maybe something will happen and they'll be able to reconcile. 727, that is Deb's Daily Dirt, and it's sponsored by Mark Dietel Realty.
It's time for another exciting round of Can't Be Deb, and our contestant is Alana on the line. Hey, Alana.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What side of town you from?
I'm on the southeast side. More
South
east.
East side.
Yeah, she's my neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well,
she's the smart one in our neighbor.
oh, good.
Neighborhood.
Good. Well, here's how we play.
We're going to ask you 5 questions. We asked Deb those exact same 5 questions. And, of course, if you get more right than Deb, you win. However, if Deb gets more right than you or if she ties you, then she wins. And if you're ready, let's start with question number 1.
Okay, here we go. Question 1. Non-alcoholic cocktails and other zero-proof drinks are gaining in popularity. Now, what kind of liquor is in a margarita?
Tequila.
Question 2. There are more $2 bills in circulation right now than $100 bills. Now, who is on the $2 bill? Is it Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, or Thomas Jefferson?
Jefferson.
Question 3. According to a new report, Hawaii is the healthiest state in America. Now, how do you say hello in Hawaiian?
Aloha.
Question 4. The chicken company Purdue is now making beer. It's called Beer Can Chicken Beer. Now, can chickens fly?
No.
And question 5. Actor Mr. T turned 71 this week. Now, what 1980s TV show did he star in?
Oh my God, my husband's gonna be so upset that I don't know this. Oh my God, Mr. T. I actually met him at a comic store on the south side of Indianapolis.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I can't remember. I have no idea.
All right, you going to give up?
Yep.
All right, well, there's our 5 questions. Let's bring Deb back into the room and see how she does. All right, it's back to Can't Beat Deb. Deb is back into the studio. Say hello to Alana.
Hi, Alana.
Hi there.
She is from the southeast side, Kevin's neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And Kevin says she is the smartest in the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, she is.
oh,
yeah.
oh, no, that's not
Actually,
good.
actually, they live
I
in our
don't think
cul-de-sac, and they make our cul-de-sac fun. They're the fun couple in the
Gotcha.
neighborhood.
Yes,
so,
I
yeah.
will go with for the more of the fun than the smart.
All right, Deb, let's see how you do. Question 1. Non-alcoholic cocktails and other zero-proof drinks are gaining in popularity. Now, what kind of liquor is in a margarita?
In a margarita, it is the stuff with the worm, tequila.
That's correct. Alana knew that, too. She knew it right away. So everybody scores. It's Deb 1, Alana 1.
That's why she's the fun one in the neighborhood. You know?
Yeah, no kidding.
Question 2. There are more $2 bills in circulation right now than $100 bills. Now, who is on the $2 bill? Is it Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, or Thomas Jefferson?
How am I supposed to know this? I think, okay, so Hayden and Griff have a grandfather that has given them $2 bills. I want to say it's Thomas Jefferson.
You want to say that, but what are you going
That's
to
what
say?
I see in my head.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
That's correct.
Whoop, whoop.
Alana knew that, too.
Oh,
so everybody
shoot.
scores. It's Deb 2, Alana 2.
All right, question 3. According to a new report, Hawaii is the healthiest state in America. Now, how do you say hello in Hawaiian?
What's up?
What's up?
No. You say aloha.
That's correct. Alana knew that, too. So
Okay.
again, everybody scores.
Wow.
It's Deb 3, Alana 3.
Give her a little more tequila.
We're all tied going into question number 4.
All right,
Okay.
question 4. The chicken company Purdue is now making beer. It's called beer can chicken beer. Now, can chickens fly?
No, geez. Can chickens fly? That's a real good question. I would say, oh, shoot. I'm going to say no. Oh, crap.
Lana said no as well. No, they can. For short distances, they can fly.
Well, that's kind of a trick
So
question.
nobody scores.
Yeah.
It's Deb 3, Atlanta 3.
All right, question 5.
Final question.
Actor Mr. T turned 71 this week. Now, what 1980s TV show did he star in?
Oh, I can see it.
Great, then
shoot.
say it.
No. What was the year again?
It was a 1980s TV show.
Mr. T. Oh gosh, you're gonna say it and it's gonna tick me off because I can I pity the fool. I know this. I know it. He was in the Mr. T and Friends. I can't
Mr.
remember.
T, right after Barney and Friends.
I can't remember. I don't have it. Phew, did she get it?
Atlanta couldn't think of it either.
Oh, good.
She actually met him once and couldn't remember, which is really kind of bad. So now the final score. Oh, look at there.
Wait, what's the answer?
Deb
The A-Team.
The
The
A-Team.
A-Team.
It's Deb 3, Atlanta 3. Atlanta, unfortunately, you are the victim of rule number 1 of this game, which is that all ties go to Deb. So even though getting 3 right,
Yes.
you didn't have what it takes to beat
Finally,
Deb, at
I
least not
snapped my
today.
losing streak.
And you'll forever remember
That's right.
Mr. T
The
That's
A-Team.
and the
right.
A-Team.
He had the
Yes,
dangle
now we
earring.
know.
You know. All right, Alana, it's time for those famous words.
I am Alana from the southeast side, and I cannot beat that.
All right. If you'd like to be a contestant, go to the website, WFMS.com. We'll get you signed up for Can't Beat Deb. 95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Kevin's got your Nash News now. And whatever it is, it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'll get to that in about 30 seconds. Sadly,
Zombie.
Tina Turner died yesterday at her home in Switzerland after a long illness. She was 83 years old. Did you know that Waylon and Willie's classic song Good Hearted Woman was inspired by Tina Turner?
No.
Waylon saw an ad with the phrase, Tina Turner sings songs about good-hearted women loving good-timing men. So he started writing the song and got help from Willie. And there you go.
Well, that's
Classic
how it
was written.
happened, huh?
Now you know. A little
didn't
tie
know
into
that.
country music. Dustin Lynch, Low Cash, and Chuck Wicks are just some of the folks competing in the big pickleball tournament at CMA Fest. It happens Thursday, June 8th, of course, down in Nashville at Music City Center. Pickleball is taking over Nashville.
Everybody loves pickleball.
Lainey Wilson recorded a song with Dirk Bentley's parody band Hot Country Nights. Those of you who don't know, Dirks has this group come out and perform their opening act for his normal group, and they're a 90s band, and they're called Hot Country Nights. Anyway, she's recorded a song with them. They're teasing it on their Twitter pages, so maybe they're going to release
Good
it. I don't
stuff.
know. Whatever it is, if it's a joke or not, it's good. It's going to be great.
It
'cause
is
it's
good.
great music.
Right.
So stay tuned. Maybe we'll find out for sure.
Right.